from Kanye West crashing NBC News
George Bush doesn't care about black people,
to accidentally flipping off the entire nation. These are the funniest and craziest TV fails, starting with the time that Kanye went completely off script and shocked the rest of the news team.
The shape of the city has changed dramatically, tragically, and perhaps irreversibly. There's now over 25 feet of water where there was once city streets and thriving neighborhoods.
Kanye was originally invited to host the segment about a natural disaster. He helped bring attention to the situation, and everything seemed fine at first.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. See a white family, it says they're looking for food. And you know it's been 5 days because most of the people are black. And even for me to complain about, I would be a hypocrite because I've tried to turn away from the TV because it's too hard to watch. I've even been shopping before even giving a donation. So now I'm calling my business manager right now to see what is the biggest amount I can give.
This is where things took a turn, and a lot of viewers thought that he was smoking something. It got a lot worse, and he ended up getting kicked off from the show because of what he said next.
I mean, Red Cross is doing everything they can. We already realize a lot of the people that could help are at war right now, fighting another way, and they've given them permission to go down and shoot us.
You can tell that the other presenter's getting stressed, but this was only the beginning, because what Kanye said next was the moment that went viral.
And subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating, is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Please call.
In the past few days,
Kanye has no filter and speaks whatever he thinks. But in this next clip, the presenter couldn't hold back a laugh after seeing a criminal sketch.
Now, this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay.
This old fossil was stunned and speechless, but it only gets funnier when he goes into more detail.
This is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. He's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches tall. There it is. Get a good look for yourself. Oh, and now I'm getting word that police actually caught this guy, thanks to the sketch, no doubt. So here's a picture of the real guy next to the sketch that led to his arrest.
where's the pointy chin?
It's uncanny, Lisa.
That poor guy seemed like he had a gun to his head. I don't know how anyone can take this news anchor seriously again.
So funny, except it's a real sketch.
That was actually the sketch that police sent out to the good folks in Lancaster.
That was funny, but doesn't even cut it close to this next clip, when two guys were having a debate about cutting down trees.
Morning, Mike.
Oh, hello. What are you glued to, Cameron?
Just your screen, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. What do you do for a living,
Well,
Cameron?
I'm a carpenter.
A carpenter, right.
Straight from the jump, you could tell that they don't like each other. The debate is around sustainability, and they argue about what's better for the environment.
So how safe is that for the climate?
Well, I work with timber, which is a much more sustainable material rather than concrete. I also
But you work with
retrofit-
trees that have been cut down then, don't you?
It's a sustainable building practice
How is it sustainable if you're killing trees?
because it's regenerative. You can grow trees.
And this is when the guy on the left completely embarrassed himself in front of millions. You won't believe the next sentence to come out of this old melon.
Right. Well, you can grow all sorts of things, can't you?
Well, you can't grow concrete.
You can. See you, Cameron. Cheerio. That was Cameron. He grows trees and then cuts them down and then makes things from them. Brilliant. Marvellous.
Now, this next clip isn't as funny, but more so disturbing, because Jim Carrey went on Jimmy Kimmel's show to expose the elites on live TV, and best believe he didn't hold back. It was that very hand signal that made Jimmy instantly regret bringing him onto his show, especially when he went into more detail about what it meant.
Gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh.
You could instantly tell that Jimmy Kimmel started to break a sweat. Fans thought it was a joke at first until Jim Carrey started to go into a bit more detail.
I like it. He's just scraping.
It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? Like, for years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know, when they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things and, you know, and you know, look at him trying to count it out. It's hilarious, hilarious. And, you know, and I'm sick of, hold on a second. You know what they're trying to do? Who? This thing is buzzing, hold on. They're trying to turn us into, you know, consumer drones of some sort.
And it was shortly after this that he got kicked off the show for misinformation. I think we all know why it really happened.
I just got to get this.
And, yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some...
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone 6 Plus.
That's a big one, huh?
5.5 heads-up HD display.
Jim faced backlash for years over that clip. But now we move on to the funniest and best clip of the entire video. The time that a BBC News presenter didn't think the camera was rolling yet.
Live from London, this is BBC News.
She made a public statement after the clip went viral saying, "It was a private joke with the team, and I'm so sorry it went out on air. It was not my intention for this to happen, and I'm sorry if I offended or upset anyone. I wasn't flipping the bird at viewers or even a person, really. It was a silly joke that was meant for a small number of my mates.